What's up, guys? Welcome back. I hope you can hear me. I got a new headset. I hope it's amazing. Let me know if you can hear me. Sorry, I was having a little technical issues as usual. Tech and I don't get along. I'm an old soul, as you guys know, but eventually we will get this. We will get. In the meantime, I had some really fun hands. I just split a pot. I flopped Broadway with the nut flush redraw. Verse another Broadway, and he had a Jack High flush draw. So I was re-rolling the flush draw. Didn't come, unfortunately. I am about 47th out of 104 players right now in this 50K. It is, I thought it was a 6 max, but it's not. It's the Giant Bluff PKO, and as you guys can tell, we all have 66, 66 starting on our head, but it's progressive. So it's going to go up, 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 up. I got it. Eye of the Tiger playing in the background. Don't know if you can hear it, but it's pumping me up. I feel a lot better tonight. I was a bit tired the last time we played, so I got a little fortunate. I wasn't playing for 8 hours, but get my favorite drink on. Yummy. Well, I finally got set up and then it went on break. That's okay because I am going to register really quick for the 5,500K. Remember, I can't register when it's up for some reason. So the 5,500K is starting in 32 minutes. I am just registering that now, and then I'm going to pull the game back up because I can't register. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but for some reason I cannot register. Like when I click to register on my device, it won't do it. I've tried everything. So I literally have to go out, get into my phone, register on my phone, and then come back. What's up, guys? Oh, Daryl and Mark. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm glad you guys are liking the stream. It's a good sign that you're coming back. I got a lot more energy tonight, so we are going to win, win, win no matter what. And what are you guys up to tonight? You doing anything fun? I just gotta set this up really quick for you guys. Oh, can you hear me? I got a new headset and I'm not sure if I have it properly set up. I hope you can hear me and I hope you guys can hear me better than before. Okay, perfect timing. What do you think, guys? Can you hear me okay? Oh boy, we just fought Chip Kings. Oh, he folded. It always looks like we don't have the king when we come out firing. So I like to go for it. We get a lot of floats with mid pairs, smaller pairs, some aces, but he did just fold. Sometimes we can check to protect our check range, to balance our check range. So right there, I decided to go for it. And oh, you can hear me now. Yay! You scared me when you said I can't hear anything though. So earlier, I'm such a dumb butt. I had this on, but I didn't pull the mic out. So that's probably why you couldn't hear me. Does it sound better? I got a new headset. Hopefully it sounds better. Put it down here. So guys, if you're wondering, on Club GG, you can click their names and get like their stats for the game. So this player has 34 hands. His VPIP is high, pretty high, 41%. And then it's got its um, win rate and pre-flop. What's the PFR? Pre-flop race. Yeah, pre-flop race. I had a blonde moment. So we got this game only for now, and then in 30 minutes, we're going to have the 2-day 100K, the one that you guys watched me try for last time. I ran ace king suited into aces, flop nut flush draw, and didn't get a bag. Hey, less than clicks is right here. I'm in a pill. Could get us in trouble though. I don't believe him for some reason. I feel like he has like a Jack 10 suited. I mean, he could just have a monster here. He's repping a monster. We'll see what he does here. If he pounds it, we're oh, he had ace 10. Ouch. Okay, he took really weird line. It's either really let it or really not. And yeah, so I make bad calls. Very bad calls. Very, very bad calls. No, it's not extra to get stats. I'm not sure what the membership does on this site. I'm guessing we might get more of a time bank. I want it to get more of a time bank, so I'm gonna look into it. I'll find out what perks we can get. This guy's name is Broly Starr. Broly Starr, that's funny. Yeah, Daryl, you can actually just click on any of the players and it pulls up their stats. That's that's pretty cool to have. I guess because everybody has it, I agree with it. I don't agree with, I mean, to each their own. I guess players are allowed to use HUDs on certain sites. But I feel like if not everybody's using a HUD, it's like an unfair advantage. So I'm not in support of HUDs. I have never used a HUD, and I guess on this site because all like everyone's stats, everyone can do it. Everyone essentially has like somewhat of a HUD. Then I feel like it's cool. But other than that, I would not use a HUD. I do believe it's an unfair advantage. Ooh, we got Ace Jack on the button. Oh no. All right, darn it. It's not fun bake me. See, that's the only thing I don't like about this site is sometimes it automatically activates your bank and then sometimes it just like takes your cards. So that's the only thing I don't like. I was working on a three raise there, a three bet there. It didn't work out. Maybe it saves me. So for those of you just joining, the tournament I'm playing is called the Giant Bluff. It's a PKO, 50K for now, but could go over. Um, I've had a tough start. I did pay 3 streets of value with a bad ace. Um, that's not my usual behavior, but it just seemed very strange the way he was betting. It actually looked super nutted, so like it looked a lot bigger than ace 10 or just like a really bad hand with his sizing. I feel like always big aces would have just jammed river 2 pairs and sets. On the head, yes. Anything anything that causes or creates an unfair advantage. So I'm glad that they changed the rules of the series because I wasn't even really game for the coaching situation. Like, I feel like poker is a one man sport, and when you're playing it, you shouldn't be getting coaching. That's how I feel. Um, especially with like solver work. The stuff that happened at the main was very disheartening. Very sad for the game. Don't like that turn. Mama's hen. I open Mama's hen. So he was on a flush draw, but turned a pair. I was definitely not getting the turn or the river through, so I'm glad I slowed down. I like to barrel kind of those kind of boards with the ace, but also it's kind of wet, and then it turns his straight draw. So the turn is tough to barrel, and he's not folded. Oh, look who's at our table. If you guys were watching the six max that I run third in, this was the player that was literally just knocking every single player out with any two cards, essentially. He was just playing like a wild, crazy person. Kind of like that. Oh my gosh. I thought he was going to get it with the way that he runs. That's crazy. Yeah, I was avoiding him like the plague that night. He knocked everyone out. He was behind almost every single time. And then he was flipping once, and he only lost one hand, and it was flipping. He was on fire. All right, we're going to get a set of nines and double up here. We're going to get a 3-bet shove call, flop a 9, hold. That's what's happening. You guys ready for this? Put your seatbelt on. We're going in. Holding. Hold. Sick. Told you guys. We're going in. We're getting a call. We're flopping a set. And we're holding. Did I manifest that one? That was super cool. Oh, thank you, Daryl. I love this background. I can get another set. 8 ball. I feel like he's trapping me. He checks the ace flop and then bets 10 big blinds out of 13-4. It's definitely the ace. Alright, we'll take a walk with tactics. That's a bonus. Looks like I'm getting a table change, which is pretty cool. I have one player covered and one semi-close. I'll just get another double really quick. Yeah. Yeah. And then he was literally this right, we're gonna get a set of lines to double up here. We're gonna get this and that. That's called Floppenheim. You guys ready for this? Put your seatbelts on. We're going in. I don't know if I like this headset better. What do you guys think? Can you hear me better? Is this one better? Is the last one better? We're getting a call. We're popping a set. We're holding. All right, yay! We got the other tournament starting. Woo woo! Super excited. Okay, guys, this grayish, this color of gray right here, background, is going to be the 100K mystery bounty. It's a 2-day, so this is day one. We're gonna go money in bag 15% or level 30. Should we give this guy time? It's probably time me out giving him time. I really hope I get to day 2 of this one. This was a mystery bounty. It's probably going to be well over 100K. And it's a multi-flight, guys. It's a $55 buy-in. We get a pretty sweet flop here. He probably has like a king 10 or something. King jack. Ooh, of clubs. I'm glad we didn't have the clubs. Jeez. But I did get some value on the turn. Ooh, that was scary. Could have been a catastrophe. We got very lucky there. What's up, Matt? Thank you. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you, Daryl. Hopefully it sounds better than the other one. I'm not sure. I can't tell right now with the headset on it, trying to listen to it. What in the world does he have? He probably has an open-ended straight draw. 7-8. Jack 10, same hand. Yeah, you can't really fold Jack 10 there. I was hoping he had an open-ended straight draw. I guess he could have some bigger jacks, but I didn't feel beat. Go take a shot. And I get to show that I'm opening pretty light on a semi-smaller stack. But how crazy was that I called a set of nines at the double, the hold? That was so cool. If I could just only do that all day, right? Just call sets for the double. Yes, you can bag as many as you want, Daryl. You could take your first bag forward. Hey, Maddie, was it you that was just at some lake? Amber was saying something about someone. I think she said Matt called and he was sounded like he was drowning at some lake. Was that you? I'm glad you're okay if that was you. Jeez, sounds scary. I'm wearing 4 ace shirts, 4 aces. So I gotta get some aces, guys. Have we even seen an ace? Yeah, the ace jack that I got timed out on. Is that the only ace we saw? Oh, the ace five that I played bad. Oh boy. Don't tell nobody. Secrets. Keep it a secret. Nobody hears about the ace five. He was just reeling me in. Reeling me in. I'm usually not that fishy. I don't know what happened. Something got into me. The little fishy inside got into me. The little guppy. Oh, is it suited? We're going for the dub, guys. Let's go dub. We're probably gonna get a call. Maybe 2 or 3. He probably has a king 10. We're gonna flop this ace. Oh my gosh. 8 ball. Spade. Queen. Ah! We got so lucky. I turned a double gutter. I called for the queen, but we got the 7. You guys, my lucky charms, lucky charms. Lucky charms, lucky charms. It was so much fun. I love getting lucky. Too much fun. Okay, one more double and we're gonna have 50 big blinds. It's gonna be amazing. I'm finally over starting stuff. He's gonna raise it. What? He just ripped me. What in the world? Ugh. Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna limp call, but he just puts his in. So I mean, he has like ace deuces suited, pocket deuces. He showed us a deuce, so that's why I'm kind of erring on the deuce side. But yeah, we don't need to flip or do 60-40 there with 24 big blinds. I could have just ripped. Thought for sure he was raising. I was gonna limp possibly re-raise all in, but he just put us in, so took the option away from us. Alright, so he folded the ace king flop. We flopped 2 pair. Unfortunately, he didn't have nuts. But you're going next Thursday already? Oh, it wasn't you? Good, good. I don't know what match she was talking about. You're the only one I could think about from Albuquerque. I'm not going out. I fly out on the 19th. And then hopefully until I final table the main. That would be sweet, huh? So in the 100K, I am 27 of 71, and the 50K, I am 92 of 146 with 23 big blinds. We got ace. Can we double up with ace ace? Can we double up with ace ace? Let's go aces. Oh, where are we at? Yep, we got raised. We don't need to get fancy. He's never folding. He has 6.7 in, and we're going all in for 17. And we want the bounty too. Yeah, we good. Let's go. That was beautiful. We just hit a boat with the case ace. Now I got the little fire by my name. Got 36 big blinds, 57K, and I'm 37 of 144 now. So we came up. We're at the bottom of the barrel. Is that a shove, Jerry? It don't matter. Can't call. What's these guys doing? Alright, we're gonna 3-bet this. We squeeze, we squeeze. Let's go squeeze, let's go. And we get no. Haha, yes, I'm a lucky ducky. Let's see. I hate just killing here, but I also hate 3-betting under the gun. And then there's a lot of small blind boards we can rep when we just flat, but we just get an unfavorable flop. And we're just gonna be a passive little fishy and fold. Suited, we can definitely 3-bet that hand. I think it's also okay to fold. Not suited, but ace 10 off. The problem, 3-betting under the gun with ace 10 off is we are now out of position. When he pills or he calls, our 3-bet, his 3-bet flatting range is much stronger than our ace 10s. So it's like ace jack suited, ace queens, ace kings, pocket aces, pocket kings, pocket queens. And I mean, he 4-bets some of those, but sometimes he plays it as flat. So we don't want to get into too much trouble there. Outright folding feels a little nitty. We could flop, we could flop gold with ace 10. And then, like I said, if we get like a 4, 5, 6 or like a 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, stuff like that, those type of hands, we can wrap those boards a lot easier. We got an unfavorable board for ace 10, obviously. We got pocket eights now. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna hit a set of eights. This is our board for sure. So we're just gonna continue. So I honestly try, I don't like to be on my phone a ton while I'm playing. However, with the club information, I got players trying to get into the club. So you guys see me on the phone a lot. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting players set up for this awesome club. And if you'd like to get set up, if you're not already set up, you definitely should be. You guys see how soft it is. The payouts are amazing. The guarantees are big. I'm not supposed to say that word, but is the audio still echoing? I just had someone tell me it was echoing. This audio is proving to be challenging. Let's see. Alright, so we're gonna get a set of nines and double up here. Yeah. We're gonna get a 3-bet shove call, flop a 9, hold. That's what's happening. You guys ready for this? Put your seatbelt on. We're going in. Yeah, I guess it sounds a little echoey. Oh, okay. Play the board. Oh no, what in the world? Alright. So I could donk bet this, but I don't like it. So much more value. So much more value. He had ace king. He just flatted ace king in position. That's pretty wild. Let's go with Trappy. Alright, I like semi bluffing here because we've got the heart or the 4 and then also the ace. We brick and I don't think he has the queen. Ooh, buddy. I feel like he had a draw with 2 overs, maybe ace jack, but he could try to hero call us here with ace king or ace jack, but hopefully not. So we got straights, we got 2 pairs, we even have the queens in our range. He calls. Dang. He called with a 6? What in the world? Ah, that's why it's so hard on this site to bluff, because it's like everything's there, but he just calls with 6 and somehow has 8-6 there. Oh. I'm gonna put the fold. So that's like a sheer hero call when I fire turn and river on that board. Like pretty wet. Pretty wet to my range, and I had a feeling he was gonna be sticky about it. What do you have? Like 8-6 off. Oh shoot. I don't know what happened, guys. Right, so it looks like break came at the perfect time because my screen closed and I had to reboot back up, guys. I'm gonna try to get this back where it was. Okay, perfect. I'll be right back. Hopefully the Okay, there is 15 minutes left of reg in the giant bluff. I'm down to 13.9 big blinds, but that's okay. Get a quick double up and go from there. And the mystery, I'm 22nd of 87. So pretty decent there with almost 30K in my stack. 118 big blinds. And pocket sixes. Ooh boy, we got my favorite pocket pair. Let's go, Dan. Let's go. Okay, doubles up. Oh no. We want to light call there for the because we got bounty, but they didn't call. Bummer. Big ball. It should be good here. I feel like he has 2 overs. I've been a little off today, but yeah, he did have 2 overs. He didn't bet. I was gonna check call, but he slowed down perfectly. Oh. Stay off. Oops. I was trying to color code him before he got taken off the table, but didn't work out. So the blinds just went up again, and it leaves me at 9.9 big blinds back. So I didn't continue the king seven because the 6 9, this board just completely crushes this range. They definitely both call the flop and get their river, but yeah, it's a recipe for a check raise when I lead that board there. So take a well played check back. Mama's hand. I wish it was suited. Very tempting. You guys know that those are my jokers. King 10, 8 big blinds is probably the play, guys. Hold king, hold king, hold king, hold king. Do we hold? It doesn't look like we held. He rivered an ace. Dang it. We flopped a king and he rivered an ace. This is probably two pairs that he raised off the flop, right? And now he's just like firing big, so either that or he has the same hand. I'm gonna let it go. He could also have like king queen. Speaking of king queen, well, I'm bummed I busted the other one, but let's just focus on this one now. So a lot of times this is him repping the jack because it's super strong, right? After we all check the flop. Um, Unfortunately, he calls behind us. It's not good for me trying to take over. And the queen 10 gets there, which could be in his range or his range, and he's checking now. Sevens and fours are both of them. But it was an okay call. I mean, we have 2 overs in the gutter ball, so we had 10 outs, 20% was getting decent odds. I saw someone message me that they were on my table, but I have no idea. I can't find the message anymore. I got distracted setting someone up. Aw, you're a hottie. You know who I'm talking to. Am I blushing? No, it doesn't show, unfortunately. I have no idea unless you chat who's in the chat. So if you guys want to say hello, you can drop your name and say what's up in the chat. Let me know where you're from. That'd be cool. Actually, I didn't like my sizing there. I didn't see the two spades. I got a little distracted. But yeah, I don't like this spades, but I'm not gonna fold. He has kings somehow. What in the world? Wasn't that a limp pot? Nice hand bluff for Bink. I got distracted. I think that was a limp pot. I think he just checked his kings in the big blind. So super creative hand here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. 7-9 suited. Got backdoors on a jack high dry board, so I'm gonna go ahead and bet it. I like to barrel, but I'm gonna slow down. So as you guys have seen, this field is really, really sticky. They're calling a lot of low pairs, even just like ace highs. A lot of stuff is hard to barrel. I have to barrel less in this field, to say the least. And then also if I'm barreling, I want to make sure that I have some type of equity. So like right there, we didn't get the turn we wanted, but if we got like the club with a straight draw or just the club draw or even the straight draw, we could potentially barrel and have equity in case we're called so that we have a chance to catch up first, whatever hand he's calling with, but we didn't get it. So what's up, Leah? I'm super excited you're here watching. So we have an hour and 14 minutes left of reg in this one. We have 98 of 120 players that started left. I have dropped significantly. I've gone from 22nd in chips to 60th in chips, but that's okay. We go up and we go down, and we go up and we go down, and then we go up, 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 no matter what. JP is on fire. Getting lucky, 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 lucky. I wanna be lucky, 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 lucky. So, this flop is not good for a range, obviously. So we just take a check back. And now if he checks, we can rep this ace. And he's just gonna lead, which is not good for us. If I had like any decent equity, I could just raise him because it doesn't make a lot of sense. He does have two different straights, or a straight and flush, but that lead's probably a little on the weaker side. Could be some two pairs, ace two, ace three, something like that. If we have the queen of diamond, I could use it as a semi-bluff raise there, but I just didn't have any equity to raise. If we get called, we have no chance of winning. Hi, sweetie. What you doing? You wanna bring me good luck? You wanna bring me good luck? Come here. Oh, say hi to everyone too. Say hi. Hi. My name's Angel. Yeah, hi. Last time you came up here, I got ace, king, and double. Do you remember? Do you remember that? Hmm? Check that out. Goo has 4444 on his name, and he has 44.4 big blinds. I'm a dork with angel numbers. You guys like angel numbers? Do you pay attention to them? Hey, buddy. Okay, so apparently there's a gain setting on my headset. And if I turn it down, it should fix the problem. So I'm going to try to do that real quick. Okay, tell me if that works, guys. Do I sound better now? As in, did the echo go away? I feel like it did. I don't know why. I just do. Look how crazy this is. This is his name's 3 times, and it's 33.3. So there's the angel numbers all over the place. Hey, water bubbles? Let me see. Okay, I'll get it for you. Just a minute. My little angel needs water, I think. I'll be right back, guys. Poor Bluffer Bink just ran kings into aces. I don't know him, I just know how it feels. Feel bad for the guy. Hey guys, if you're watching my stream and you're at this table, let me know because I saw a message come through. I don't even know where it's at. But I want to know if you're at the table so I can announce you. Jack 10 gets lucky on fours. We had ace 6, but when Shapey calls, we don't like it. Don't really like it to the under the go shove anyway, because ace 6 just is not that great of a hand, but for 10 big blinds, we really should be calling off ace 6. I found it. So Shane Howarth, what was at one of my tables. I don't know if he still is. I'm finding out for sure. We shall see. Kind of boring with just one game, huh, guys? I wish I could get into the lobby without messing everything up. Let's see what I can add at break. I was gonna open twos. Oh my gosh, I should have. But right when I was getting ready to, he snap came out of sitting out, so I decided just to fold him. We would have just flopped the boat. If if he doesn't three bet his pre. So I got feedback. I finally got my headset right. So yeah. Super excited about that. One day I'm gonna be a pro streamer, guys. One day. And everything's gonna be legit. One day at a time. But if you guys get a chance, you should go back and watch my last stream. It was awesome. We ran amazing and won like a massive flip early to make a deep run. Took third out of like 518 players. And kind of had a brutal exit, but I only had like 4.5 big blinds, and the player that knocked just about everyone out bumped me out or busted me out with Jack 3. I had Ace 10. He just fought the 3 and held, so that was gross. But yeah, I was very short. He was going for my bounty, of course. But I ended up getting the second biggest bounty, which was awesome. It's 50, it was like, I think 5,400 or close to 5,400. So the total payout was like 12. 0.3. It was a good payday. It's a very fun tournament to watch if you guys have time and you're bored. Go back and watch the 6 max 75K. It actually got close to 100K, I think, in the prize pool though. So these guys just got it in after the flop for the turn. I missed it, but they both had ace high, ace king's gonna knock out ace jack. And speaking of the player, here he is, Harry Hodder. That's the player that was going nuts and just like knocking everyone out from behind. He is an absolute wild man. He is a wild. I like his style though. He's a wild animal. Yeah, you can't beat it. Never know what he has. He's all over the place. It was definitely working. Wow, these players call so light. That is crazy. Yeah, it felt bluffy though. But just the 8. Ooh. Hard to bluff on this site. Very hard to bluff. These guys are wild, wild, wild. But as you can tell, I absolutely love this site because the play is pretty soft. I got the craziest double up earlier. I had pocket nines. I said someone was gonna min open, and then I said I was gonna shove, and they were gonna call, and I was gonna flop a set of nines and hold, and it all happened. I gotta call my shove, flop a 9, he flops 2 pair, and we hold. That was pretty sick. Walking it out. Take a walk with 9-2. We got 9-3 this time. Of heart. This is very ballsy. Oh my goodness. We got a snap call, but we're live. 9-3 heart. 7-9-3. Oh, I thought we were gonna get there. He just woke up with ace king. Oh. Alright, well. Now we're short. We'll have to find a shove hand in the next 4 or 5 hands, preferably. And I think, let's see, 25K. Most have 25 big blinds, so after, if I bust, I will re-enter really quick, and I'll put you guys back up on the screen as soon as we get back in. So the 9-3, I think it could go either way. I'm suited, and he has to have a semi-decent hand to call off. And then a lot of times, like even if we just run into ace king, ace queen, ace jack, ace tens, stuff like that, we're just live. So we still have 40% equity. We're suited. We have an extra 2% equity. So if we do run into that situation, we're not even in terrible fate. So 9-3 suited rip there looks kind of bad when he snap calls and has ace king, but percentage wise, equity wise, we still have 40%, and it's not 42%, and it's not a terrible spot to be in. Now, if we run into like nines plus, tens, jacks, queens, kings, aces, then we're in a terrible, terrible shape, and that would be unfortunate. But usually they're just going to have so many hands that just have to fold. I like, we don't get aces all day, we get aces when we're short. This side has joke. Harry Potter will call us light, probably. Oh my goodness. What the? Nobody called us. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll have to get aces again. Back to back aces. Nope. If the bounties were in play, we would have got a call somewhere, I'm sure. But no bounties till we're in the money in this one, so that's the difference between a PKO and a mystery bounty. So the mystery is going to be day 2 in the money if you bust. The progressive bounties, the PKOs, the one I was playing earlier, the 220, that one you can start getting bounties right away. Unfortunately, I had no bounties, and that was just a big O bust, 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 bust. This is a weird lamp. He could be very much trapping, but I'm not doing anything else with ace 10 and this stack. So if he's trapping, we run into it. He flopped a set. We're dead. Oh, and to add insult to injury, we hit the ace. So, all right, I'm gonna re-enter really quick. I gotta do it on my phone. Oh wait, maybe it let me do it right there. That's so weird. But normally when I hit register, it won't let me do it. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't have to go out. And I got 20 big blinds now. We'll try to run this up. I'm gonna get serious. I need some music. I know this looks nitty, guys, but okay, so this is where we calculate sizing, right? So he's betting just under pot, and he's telling me that he's never folding when I come over the top. There's no fold equity, right? So he's just snapping me off. He's basically, in a sense, just clipping my stack. This is very, very strong. So it's like pocket queens, pocket kings, king, queen, ace, king of spades, ace, ten of spades. And the only one we're really doing okay against is the ace, ten of spades, but he has um, the flush and the gutter ball equity. So unfortunately, I just have to fold there. I had the backdoor second at flush draw with the gutter ball draw. That's why I pilled the flop. If we nail it, he probably just continues his big pockets. But unfortunately, I had to check there, check fold. So this is a pretty slam dunk raise. Again, if you run into it, you run into it. This is a limp, so he's probably just limp folding. Oh, Crispy Lynetta, what's he doing? They both call. All right, ace one time. Ace. Ooh. Ooh. All right, nice. The queen jack off was surprising. Didn't expect to see that hand. And now we got a stack. Got 42 big blinds. You guys are definitely my lucky charms. I don't remember the last time I ran like this. I mean, we're not running that great today, but the other day was good. We ran pair, just winning flips and holding ahead. Okay, 42 big blinds. Time to run it. Well, the blinds just went up. Now we got 31. 35th of 100. Do you guys see how light they call? The queen jack offsuit after a snap in the big blind was just like way over ambitious. You gotta love it though. I'm gonna open some sixes I can call off to this stack. Or I could set mine, but I like to be a little bit deeper, so I'm just gonna fold. Feels nitty, but also he seems pretty aggressive. I could have just four bet. Problem is when you four bet rip there, you only get called by betters, so yeah, his VPIP is 46%. I really wanted to play this hand. Are you just going out early and then heading home? I hope I get to see you. So it looks like I'm pretty close to the middle of the field, 42nd in chips out of 96 players. We have 36 minutes left of late reg, and 15% will cash and go to day two in this 100K. You know what? With 6-9. All right, guys, we got a quick break. I'll be right back. Thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. What's up, guys? If you are just joining, we are coming back from break. 100K, going to go over. It's only a $55 buy-in, guys. Yes, I said that correctly. $55 buy-in, 100K, going to go over in the prize pool. Got multi-flights. I think day 2 is on Sunday. I have to double check. If you're not in this club yet, you definitely want to get in. The Bad Beat jackpot, a portion of it was hit today. It was up to 860K. I think it's about like 760 or something now. I'm not sure, but it's very high. So 37th of 102 in chips, 29 minutes left of reg. As you guys can see, it's super soft. We watched Jack Nine Suited get his second. Well, he was pretty short, and he was on the button. But you guys definitely want to jump in here. I want this hand in the big blind to manifest it. So if you guys didn't know, I took a long break off of tournament poker, so I play cash poker just about every night online. Um, but tournament poker, when I retired ACR and then global poker, also I haven't really been playing. And then I found this site, this union, and these tournaments, and I've been loving them. The play feels real genuine. I like that it goes fast. Some players don't like that. I spent 4 hours going deep in tournaments, so that's super cool. Way less time. Time is money, so I like it. I mean, it's a little more difficult when you have less play and the blinds are going up so fast, so your stack is a lot more volatile and sensitive, and you do have to be a lot more active. You guys will see me opening like jack tens on smaller stacks, etc. Which you can do that, but in a normal play situation, I wouldn't be pushing those hands so hard just because the blinds are going up so fast. We got to stay very active, and Jack 10 suited is super creative. Um, I got the edge of wrapping a big hand for early action. I haven't had to show down a lot of hands opening from early action, so. All right, Daryl, that sounds like a good plan. Then you'll be able to play some of these, the 100Ks. Can we get a walk with 8-4? Yeah, we're gonna get a walk. Nope, not this time. See how many players started this. It's pulling it up on this screen, but you guys can't see it. So it looks like 211 total buy-ins. We're down to 96. I love it, Daryl. For real. Ace Queen in the big blind. That's such a weird shove. That's such a weird shove. I was thinking a weaker ace than ace jack, but yeah, like any hand just open shoves that many big blinds. They normally don't really want to call, or they don't like playing like jacks, and they just shove them. So I figured we're flipping the jacks, or we got his ace. His ace dominated, so we now have 101K at 40 big blinds. We're 11th in chips. Let's go. And I gotta note this guy because that was crazy. Maybe he's just trying to bust to go home. I don't know. Looks like he's trying to give it away. Oh yeah, the late reg only being 2 hours is the most relieving thing I've felt in poker. So like those 6 to 8 hour regs that they were doing on ACR was nuts. It felt like they just kept getting longer and longer and longer. And then when players were busting, they were snap getting put at the same table. It was very weird and very long. I'm very happy I found another site to play on. I miss playing online tournaments. This is my juice, guys. Online tournaments, my juice. I like sitting, listening to my own music, eating, drinking my own stuff. I like laying in bed playing. Obviously, when I'm streaming, it's not as convenient because I'm not gonna eat with you guys watching me. I don't want to. I won't be smacking in your ears with my food. But yeah, it is really nice. I love being in the comfort of my own home. I like being at home with the doggy. She's sleeping on the bed. But when I had my little Marty, my little Yorkie, he was never not on my lap. So he was like my little good luck charm, and he was always laying in my lap while I played. He's so sweet. I miss that little dude. But yeah, Angel's a little bit heavier. She's about 30 pounds, so she's usually in bed, but I like looking over at her. She's so cute. Ooh, Pocket Queen's pops is set, and King 10 is drawing to a jack. Nope. Yeah, Robbie Lou's hand. The infamous Jack 4 hand. That was the craziest hand I've ever seen. I bet you the largest bounty on this one's gonna be like 15 to 20 grand on one bounty. That would be so sick, right? So this is tough opening these hands to 7.1 big blinds. Is the problem. So I don't want to put in 2 and fold to 5 more. Um, if it was like Jack 8 to Jack 9 to Jack 10 suited, I could do that. Open call off. I think Jack 7 is probably below the open call off range there. I could be wrong. But then we also have to get through Happy Mask. So if he 3-bets, we just gotta fold also. What do you guys think about that hand? Jack 7 min click, not on my stack. I think that if I have like 45 plus big blinds, it's a lot more doable. But yeah, I don't like an open call off there. Now, if we were in mystery bounties, then I'm open calling off for sure. The King 9's gonna get lucky. Yeah, definitely live is so much more fun though. I love chilling with everyone. I love like the psych aspect of it. My biggest edge is reading people, so I obviously don't have that edge online. But it does help you to start recognizing betting patterns and how I got really good reading hands and calling hands. Like you just kind of get a really good feel for where players are at, and that's why I like online so much because you can play more games than one. You can see a lot more hands and just get a lot more experience under your belt. So I recommend online no matter what to everyone and anyone, as long as you can find a site that you feel safe on. Um, obviously, some of the sites have too many problems to be on. Um, but yeah, online is the best for practice. Yeah. So the blinds just went up again. Got 21 big blinds now. Yeah, for sure. Live is a blast. I really do like meeting a bunch of different people, and I like laughing and making people laugh. I'm taking a break from traveling until Vegas because Vegas takes a lot out of you. Um, I was out there last summer for 26 days. That's a lot of time in Vegas, but yeah, I like being at home. I have the most comfortable bed in the world. Hey, Jen, welcome back. Um, I actually used to coach. And I coach a lot on cash games, but I've just had so many projects lately. I haven't been taking anybody on, but hopefully just watching here can help out a lot. Oh, I'm so happy you love it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that more often. And Jen, so I was thinking back to some of the hands I played on that six max, and like the king queen suited. It felt like really nitty. I know that you agreed with the fold, but I'm thinking like I could have clicked and called off to the shorter stacks, but most of them were like eight big blinds, right? So I had 12. If I call off, like I'm facing usually just like all their aces, right? So like any ace suited, ace jack, stuff like that. Like I'm just domo to all those shoves, and I don't have the stack to sustain a brick there versus the eight big blind stacks. And then also the player in the big blind just like defends any two. And you remember the player in the big blind was that Potter guy that was literally just like hitting the world. So then I go heads up with him on a shorter stack with king queen, or he just drifts me in. I'm not calling off to him because of the ICM. There's two spots below me, right? There's like a 6.4 stack and an eight big blind. So I felt like it was very nitty just folding, but going back on my reasoning in the moment is like I feel pretty good about just folding that hand. So we lose another player, River Rat. You didn't get no river to rat on. So I'm 38th out of 72 now with 17 big blinds. So I could raise fold here or lip call. I'm choosing to raise fold. We just take it down there. And blinds go up again. So we got 15.3 big blinds. And that should be fun, Daryl, for sure. So in 2 years after he graduates, we'll see you in Vegas. Sometimes I sell action. Um, I don't know if I will be, but I will definitely keep you in the loop. I like switching up my luck sometimes and doing like a small percentage for like a lucky sweat or whatever. So we got two ace jacks, backdoor flush draw. Nope, they're gonna split it. First aces, right? He could. And then eventually call off pad, and then also he could call like some mid-range hands, what I just shoved there, but it's just a slam dunk shove with ace nine there. Pretty simple. We don't want to play an offsuit ace with only 15 big blinds. Like, so when he lamps, we raise four, then we only have 11 back, and ace nine just doesn't play that great. We have no bluff utility, so we're just gonna shove the 15 in pre-flop. I hope that we get a light call and go from there. If he's trapping and limps with a big hand, oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, for sure. It definitely looked nitty, super nitty, but I like the fold. Oh, Pocket Jacks took out two players. That's cool. So we have 68 players left now. What the heck? How did it go up? Did you guys see that? It said 68 players. Then it moved to 70 somehow. That was weird. 'Cause we're out of late reg. Let me see what the lobby says. 70. That's weird. So I think it's going to be about 40-ish players, 41, something like that, to bag and money, and we're at 69 now. Shaq slam dunk? I'm not a big Shaq fan. What about like an MJ slam dunk? Does that work? I think that's better. Michael Jordan, the best. Speaking about slam dunks, I have a fun fact. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I grew up an athlete. So I played soccer volleyball, basketball, um, softball, and when I was a freshman in high school, I could dunk an 8-foot rim with a tennis ball or like a deflated volleyball. That's pretty cool, right? I had a 32-inch vertical. It's wild. I miss volleyball. Volleyball was my favorite out of all of them. Did you guys play sports? This is the third time. Check this out. Adam 22 Fish is 222. Remember we had the 444 with the screen name and the 333? Everything's in sync today. That means I'm gonna get a big bag. I'm probably good. He probably has an 8, but I don't want to be wrong with my stacks to pot ratio being a little over 1. Yeah, he had the 8, but whew, probably could have got another value there, but all right, yeah. Let's go MJ decaf. MJ the bomb. I mean, he probably doesn't. I don't know. I mean, yeah, he probably calls, but I don't like blocking anyone. But happy birthday, Chaos. We're suited. We could get Froggy. So like with these two stacks, these sizing, like all my opens should just be a jam here. Typically. Unless you want to get fancy with like some big pocket pairs, like just click aces or click kings or even click queens or jacks to get some value because you want them to come over the top with bad hands. But we're definitely gonna have some light rips that has some decent equity like Jack 10 suited, etc. And just jam them in there. So it's definitely important to keep track of the stack sizes. Uh, so that you know what sizing you should be opening and what the most effective play will be. So average stack is 122.8K. There's 58 of 285 players left. Um, what's 15% of 285? 40-ish? 41? Something like that. and we have 58 players left. So we're not too far from the money, and we're not too far from day two, but I have work to do because the blinds just went up again, and I only have 11.8 big blinds. So I definitely want to at least double and take 20 big blinds forward. If not, I could just play again and get a bigger stack. Daryl plays baseball, basketball, and football, and tennis. Oh, so uh my freshman Spanish teacher kept telling me, you need to play tennis. That's where all the money's at. Tennis, tennis. That's where it's at. And I should have listened to her because if I got good in tennis, that's what like pro tennis would have paid off. But it's okay. I ended up a pro poker player instead. So I got no injuries. And I just get to sit my butt in a chair. Mark played sports all in high school. Nice. And oh, Jen, that's so cool that you asked if I was gonna vlog. So today when I was doing my hike, I was thinking about making vlogs while I'm in Vegas. And the only thing is I don't really like doing a lot of the filming at the table. I think it's really tough. I think it's very distracting, and I probably won't do a lot of that. I'll probably get some hands and like some big spots or whatever, and go from there. But so I could shove here, but this also looks very strong. And if we were to like get shoved on, we could just fold. 'Cause these guys both have about our stack. So we definitely don't want to run into like they're shoving any pocket pair, right? Threes, fours, fives, sixes, sevens, eights, etc. So like when I click it, that saves my balance for when I have really big hands. And then see this? Watch him have the flesh. I'm over here celebrating and he's like this over there. But we gotta go for some value here. This looks very strong with my stock size of the bet. He folds. Bummer. Would you guys watch my vlogs if I started vlogging and throwing them on my YouTube? Because that's what I was thinking. I have a YouTube now, so maybe I need to throw some vlogs in there. That would be cool. I should do that. Jen, you're my confirmation that I need to vlog. So I'll throw some up for you guys for sure. I wish I could set up a streaming live. Can I do that? What if there's a way to do that? Probably not. I think that'll run into some issues. So I am 25th of 50 now at just under 15 big blinds, 119K. Average is 142K, but we're about to go up again in 1 minute. Yeah, Daryl, poker's way better now that we're old. We don't have no injuries. Other than it's kind of tough to sit for so long. I'd rather be moving around. All right, we got a three-way all in. Let's see if Ace Jack can somehow win it. Nope. Oh, it did! Oh my gosh! Ace 2 held to knock out 2 players. So now we are down to 48 players and 26 of 48. And we just got moved to a table with, looks like everyone's close to average except for the all-in and the guy who's all-in with him. But now he's pretty close to average also. So no real short stacks at this table. I am the shortest stack at 11.8. Hey, you taught tennis pro Taylor, Jennifer? Hampton? That's so sick. Aw, we'd be swapping lessons if I was still in my prime. I would love to learn how to play tennis. I really want to. Oh, we're hand for hand. What the heck? 44 players. So I really want to learn how to golf. Do any of you guys golf? I've been wanting to learn how to golf, and I could probably, if I got really good, I could go pro at this age, right? For golf. I think it's a possibility. I have high expectations for my golf game. Oh, thanks, Decaf. All right, I'll probably do some vlogs in Texas, or I'm in Texas. And all right, well, we we're done. I bagged, but not that much. It's still a bag though. Let's see if it says what day is day 2. Let me see what else is going on right now, guys. I might jump into something else, or I might just wrap it. Usually this late, there's not too many amazing tournaments going on. They tend to start. See, decaf, I just meant like I'm not in my prime. There's no way I could play tennis right now. I'm just like not pro for sure. When I was younger, if I learned, I might have had a chance. So, guys, there's not too much else going on tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it. I got a day 2, but I'm probably gonna play again for a bigger stack. I think that the blinds might go backwards, and I might have a little bit more, like 15 to 16 big blinds, but we'll see what happens. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. I wouldn't have no motivation without you, so thank you for keeping me motivated. And I will see you guys all soon. I look forward to making some vlogs for you in Vegas. And hopefully, we're streaming day 2 with the stack because this mystery bounty is off the hook, guys. All right. I love you. Much love.